Hello everyone, welcome to another motovlog on my channel. My name is Marshall3498. And on today's motovlog is going to be about motorcycles as a whole. And that topic is, should you or should you not finance a motorcycle? Should you pay cash? Should you sell the one you already had to be able to swing buying, getting another one? Or should you just save up, keep the bike you have, or are you going to buy your first bike? And should you save up the cash and just buy one outright, or should you put a little bit of money down? What should you do? Obviously, the best financial choice is save up, buy cash. No matter if you're buying your first one or your second one, that's a given. But some people, some people can only have, maybe they only have so much room for one motorcycle and they can't have two. So they have to pick, like, what do I want? I will tell you this, owning two motorcycles, I've done that now for a couple years, is okay, but there's some downsides. For one, you got two to insure, two to put tags on, two to maintain. Yeah, that's, and then you end up riding one more than the other, or equally biting their both in the best case scenario. But yes, it's best to pay cash for one and not go in debt, because let's be honest, especially in the United States, these are toys to us. This is a hobby. It's something we do to have fun, to unwind, to de-stress, and all that. And it's not a real necessary thing. Sorry, there's mud all in the road right here. But it's not a real necessary thing to have. Is it nice to own a motorcycle? Yeah, absolutely. It's, in my opinion, one of the best hobbies out there to enjoy. Is it one of the cheapest? No. And that kind of brings the money in equation in it. Like, should you or should you not, like I said, pay cash for one? If you can't pay cash for one, then, trim your budget. Write down all the stuff in your budget. Include stuff, obviously, like food, gas, all your necessity stuff. And just see where you're at money-wise. You may have more there than you think. And you could do one of the things that I did on that, or what a lot of people do. A lot of people will be like, okay, I have this much to spend. What do? I only have X amount. This is going to take forever. So what I did, I went out and got a second part-time job. And that helped me not only buy a second motorcycle or upgrade the one I had, but that also helped me buy other stuff like better and more riding gear for different scenarios. Nicer stuff overall. Parts or accessories for that particular bike. It did all that stuff, and it's still a process that I'm still going through and learning on, as far as figuring out what I want and what I don't want that second job to do for me financially. But it's a lot of work to work a regular 40-hour a week job. I get it. And then to work 10-20 hours a week more like I do. It's not for everyone, but if you're willing to put in the work for it, to be able to walk on the dealership and, pay cash for one is something to be proud of. Not only that, but to buy certain mods on your bike or whatever, and you might have to save up for that next, second job paycheck to be able to swing that. And if you do, that's okay, because that's kind of what the second job is about if you don't have to. Some people have to these days, and if I didn't watch my money, even though I make a decent amount living in a boat, I would have to keep the second job going just to keep my head above water. But I'm very strict with my money, even though my second job pays for a lot of my hobby stuff and a few other things like Christmases and stuff for family and friends. And birthdays, but, it just helps overall, kind of gives me a good buffer that I can lean on a little bit. Is it the best thing to do? No. Is it terrible to try to do that? No, the second job is not terrible. It's not something I want to do forever. I've already done it now, a couple years, 2.5, something like that. And it's not for everyone, like I said, but it is doable. And, if you have to do that to be able to buy the motorcycle you want, or to save up for, better hunting gear, or whatever the case may be that you want that second job to do for you. I love how people just cut in front of you and then look at you like, why are you there? But is the second job thing worth it? Yeah, that depends on what you want out of it. But I've done it for a while now. There's stuff I bought for my YouTube channel. There's stuff like I said, I've done for family and friends. There's a lot of stuff I've done for myself too, but I still have to watch it. Having a second job is not the end all be all. I didn't mean for this video to turn into this kind of a second job, like, not or two, but I feel like it's a good way to segment into, getting that second motorcycle or upgrading the motorcycle you already have and selling that and putting the cash difference. I feel like it's the easiest way to do that because it's right then. If I put in the work, the cash will literally be in my hand. Now what do I do? Now, that opens up a lot more options. And then, there's tons of stuff, even though the used market on motorcycles is nuts right now. You have to know, what you're shopping for, what the bike costs brand new, what you're willing to pay. How much is that bike worth to you? Is it worth top dollar, or is it worth holding out to find a good deal for one that's $500 cheaper? And you just have to, you have to do your own research and be honest with yourself on that. Like, what do I really want? Do I want it so bad that I'll overpay, or can I hold out for that deal that someone who's maybe looking to upgrade or can't ride anymore, or maybe it's in an estate sale where someone passed away? I'm not saying that in a morbid way. I'm just saying you find good deals that way if you are patient and pay attention. But it's a lot to do. It's not for everyone, but like right now, I worked from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. today, went home, ate dinner, relaxed a little bit. Now I'm back on the bike and talk with you fun folks and making this video. And it's 7 o'clock and I've been up since 5:30 this morning. So you have to be willing to put in the work. That's the main thing I'm trying to get across. And whoa, what is this car doing? Look like their lights are on, like they're about to back up. But you have to be willing to put in the work in to to get over that hump, to be like, okay, do I want to make this choice and to really do that or not, to be able to afford this without going into debt and without having to worry about it, and the bike's done and paid for, is a much better option and a more responsible way to look at it. So on that, guys, that's about all I got today's motovlog. If you've not already done so, please leave a comment down below, like the video and subscribe, and ride safe and have fun. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.